I mean, this is something right here that a lot of parents grapple with, social media use. And so tonight there is a new warning for kids and social media use. The U.S. Surgeon General has called on Congress to require warning labels on social media the same way you see them on alcohol and tobacco.
Want to normalize it? Jared Hill reports the Surgeon General says using the platforms can be harmful for adolescents' mental health.
Skewed and often distorted environment of social media often does a disservice to many of those children.
U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy has long warned of the dangers of social media. Monday, in a New York Times op-ed, the nation's top doctor called for warning labels on social media platforms, linking their use to significant mental health harms for teens. Murthy wrote the labels would regularly remind parents and adolescents that social media has not been proved safe. In a public advisory issued last year, Murthy cited a study that found adolescents who use social media for more than 3 hours a day face double the risk of poor mental health outcomes, including depression and anxiety. Warning labels like those on alcohol and tobacco products would bump up the call to action.
I think it's helpful for kids and families to have a cue to discuss this.
Dr. Sarah Jerstad, medical director of outpatient mental health services at Children's Minnesota, explains in teenagers, the frontal lobe, or decision-making part of the brain, isn't fully developed yet, leaving young people vulnerable.
They really are going to focus on what feels like kind of the most compelling, most exciting, most interesting thing right in front of them. And sometimes that's going to have high risk to it that they're not able to fully evaluate the way an adult would.
While there are also benefits to social media, teenagers who spoke with us about this are keenly aware of the drawbacks.
Social media is like, it'll twist your mind into thinking that people are having like an awesome time because they're doing this and doing that. That also makes you feel like you're less than them.
Congress would have to pass legislation to create warning labels. Some lawmakers have voiced support, but say it's just the first step, and legal guardrails are needed to keep kids safe. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
Of course, Florida has one of the most restrictive social media laws for use by minors in the entire country.
Here's the deal. Beginning January 1st, children under 14 will be banned from having social media accounts, and 14 and 15-year-olds must have parental permission to even have an account.